Hello, beautiful friends. Thank you for being here. So much love to you. Let's see where to begin. I just wanted to hop on here and share some energy, share some love and some peace, some encouragement, some calm in the seemingly never ending storm that is being a human right now, and maybe always. And that's really it. You know, I think that's such an important thing. There's so much information, especially online. There's so much information all the time. And sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but I find it kind of exhausting and beautiful, and also very beautiful and balanced. But I think a lot of times what we really want and need is just this love, this peace, this energy. So I just want to offer that to you. I've been feeling a lot of kind of building off my last video. I shared about all these structures dissolving, all these beliefs and thoughts and ideas, and just the ways of being, both collectively and individually, are really transforming right now. Lots of destruction, lots of rebuilding, and the space in between that of, well, what is this? What am I doing, or who am I, or these really deep, powerful questions. And for those of us who are willing to truly grow and expand, it's a very courageous thing. So I just want to give you so much credit. I think a lot of times we don't realize how much we're actually doing, how much we're going through. And I guess I almost want to say the reward of that, the fruit of that, if you just keep going, just don't give up on yourself, or give up on the truth, or give up on the true love and faith and joy that's in your heart, because it's worth it. And trust me, I know, we all can get into very sticky places in this human realm, and there is beauty in that. And I think a big part of life, at least for me, is learning to just roll and groove with all of it, rock with it, rock with God for real in this life, in the messy, in the confusion, in the uncertainty, in the growth. So I really had, as usual, I just came on here to share very authentically. I don't really have anything planned. I'm just going to trust that this is helpful to whoever is watching it. But because I don't know about you guys, but I've just been experiencing very interesting energies, I guess. Very unknown. Very unknown. And I don't know, it's very exciting. I feel excited. I feel kind of tired right now. Open. I feel very open and new and willing to let go of so many things that I used to hold on to, and just be present, I suppose. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to share some love. I think that's the most important thing. Another thing I've been doing, been feeling guided, is really coming into the body. Really making it a priority to take care of my body and my nervous system. And experiment, I guess, with what's possible with that. There's a lot of emphasis on the mind all the time. And I think mindset is important just for whatever you're being and doing in this life as we navigate this earth realm in these strange times. But there's something to be said about the importance of your body and your nervous system, and just learning how you can really, I guess, get in touch with your body, get in touch with your nervous system, learning how to also, I guess, in a way, use it and not be used by it. Because I think the body is like an instrument, it gives off a vibration, and it's easy to get caught up only in the mind. But I think the more we also come into the body, the nervous system. You can unlock a lot of really amazing gems there, as far as your quality of life. Again, getting into the body and moving through the laws of the universe in a new way. It's so interesting. I guess like one of the last things I'll say, because this is something I am experiencing and thinking about. Again, like these mysteries of acceptance, of deep, deep, deep acceptance of what is. And it's really powerful. Like I said before, it's really these simple things, these simple basics, that if you can keep your focus on them and master them, I think there's something to be said for that. But yeah, just accepting things as they are, deeply and deeply and deeply, as much as I possibly can, again and again and again. And again, that sounds so simple, but when you really start practicing that, it's intense, because you find how often you're resisting what is, or you may be resisting what's arising, but also allowing the resistance even, and just allowing it all. And it's almost like allowing your heart, or like the God awareness that you are truly, to just witness it all, to just consume it all. I don't know why, but that's the word that wants to come up. To just take it all and stop being afraid of life. I think that's really where I'm at. Just stop being afraid of life, and just being able to show up in this new level of wholeness, where I'm not trying to avoid things. I think I said that in my last video. I'm kind of building off that. I feel like I'm always kind of building off my last videos, but so much of what the ego does is it's based off of trying to avoid the things that it fears. So when you really start going onto this journey of full acceptance and presence, being with what is without trying to change it or fix it or judge it even the best you can, it's a tall ask, but you really start falling into, or deepening into, or softening into such an unknown place. And that's kind of where I'm at, if I'm being honest. Finding this balance, I suppose, of taking care of myself and my space, setting those intentions of love, of expansion, of truth, health, creation. I love creativity, and I love being creative every day somehow. But there's also a deep surrender I've been feeling, deeper than I ever knew is possible, honestly. And I'm just rolling with it. Yeah, I don't know. I hope this is helpful for someone. It's really interesting. It's just like, it's almost makes you dizzy sometimes, because as you're doing this, it's almost like you have to take time to integrate it, because as you go into like this deeper and deeper state of allowing what is to be, and just embracing it full on, no matter what it is, because we have all these conditions and ideas of, well, it should be this way. If I had this, if I had that, then I'd be happy. And for me, I'm just questioning all of that. I don't really believe in that. I think, I guess to sum it up, I'm going through a deep initiation of really living from the inside out more than ever before, which means it's not so much my circumstances that are giving me the cue for who I am, or my worth, or my mood, or my thoughts, but coming into a place where it's truly coming from within me. And it's very strange. It's very strange. You can probably feel it in my energy right now. You know, it's very strange um, because it's unknown. And it's something that we can talk about and talk about and talk about because it sounds good, you know. Yeah, create from the inside out, live life from the inside out. But as we continue to do this and practice this and commit to this way of being, which I truly understand as the natural way of being, I think living from the outside in is an inversion of the matrix. But when you actually start experiencing this, and maybe some of you have or are experiencing this or will experience this, so this is really important. It's kind of intense to actually come into that. You know, that's been my experience because I just feel so not amused by any of these external things. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know if amused is the right word. And I just want to say too, like, a lot of this stuff, you got to feel what I'm saying more than actually just like taking all the words at face value, because if you know this stuff, you know it's hard to explain the stuff in words. But that's how I feel. I feel like I'm coming into like a next level of living from the inside out. And I feel like it's what I wanted and intended for myself. But I would still be lying if I said that it was like easy. Because it's like, this has been, even though the circumstances in my life, it's like they're almost irrelevant. I don't know if that's the right word, because I still care, you know, and I still appreciate them. I still feel them and respond to them. You know, I'm still alive. I'm still living as fully and as most as I can out here. But I just feel this really deep inner transformation, this really deep coming inward, and these experiences that cannot be, at least in my case, bypassed or forced or just talked through. It's like literally having to experience these happenings in this growth, in this pushing you beyond your limits to get into this state of I am creating from the inside out. And not only that, but I'm creating something unique for me. It's not something anymore of like what I've been programmed to think I want to be happy. This programming is so deep, you know, and again, I really hope this is helpful to someone. I can definitely understand how maybe to some people I probably sound like I'm like rambling like crazy, and that's okay. It's just truly wild experiences. I really hope this is helpful for those who maybe are going through this. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else I want to say on that. Again, I really just want to share love and peace. I know it's like this energy is so intense, it can be scary or disillusioning or depressing. There can be a lot of depression or lack of motivation in this because a part of you is dying, you know, a part of you is dying. And it might not always make sense in every moment. But it's also a part of you being reborn, and I can promise you that, and I can affirm that for you, and it's very exciting. I try to remind myself, you know, there is an aspect of life that is very much like a sine wave, you know, that polarity of the ups and the downs and the ups and the downs, and you really can't get away from it. There's no fixing that, I don't think, in this time. I think it's more just being able to accept that and being able to reconnect with the part of you that isn't afraid of that duality. And maybe even, you know, can enjoy it like the roller coaster it is. Basically reminding yourself, though, that it's all temporary. It's very, very temporary. And just enjoying the ride, you know, even if you are feeling heavy or depressed at times, because I've been feeling some of that energy lately. You know, there's almost a fun way, maybe not fun, because I'm not trying to like fake it, you know, with this fake positivity all the time. Because it's not always fun. But on another level, you can also make it fun, if that makes sense. Because all depression really is it's a energy, and it's an energy that's meant to call you inward, you know, into deeper layers of yourself. Because what you're seeking truly is not outside of you. It's within you. And so in a miraculous ride, as we continue to uncover that deeper and deeper, and that energy within you, is the truth. And it will inevitably create fantastic ripples in your outer world as well. So let me know how you guys are feeling. I hope you're well. Much love to you all. You are so loved. You know, just know that truly. I feel like that's something people need to hear more. Even to yourself, is how loved you are. You're doing great. Something higher is always trying to happen for you. I don't really think there's mistakes, but even if there are mistakes, there's a natural energy that's always trying to uplift you if you just let it. If you just let yourself fall back into place. Just stop beating the drum of all of these illusions, all of these things that are killing you, you know? What happens if you do let them go for real? You don't know. That's what I mean. That's where I feel. I feel like I'm in this space in between. And just learning to, I'm just experiencing it fully and being really curious about what is it, you know, and how it makes me feel, and how I can just lean into every part of the process, because I'm so done with clinging to the things that, you know, my ego self used to cling to. I'm ready to just be here, ground in, anchor in to all of it, all of the transformations. So much love to you all, so much faith, you know, wishing you all so much love and freedom and truth and revelation and abundance and success and clarity and everything else. All right, much love.